Watch your back.
That's a Murloc impression, right? All right, so Death Rattle. Your opponent puts a minion from their deck onto the battlefield. That's something. So we're supposed to gang up with Coldlight Oracle, so I probably don't want this in my opener. Prep probably isn't something I want in my opener either. This seems fine against a Hunter. I'm assuming Hunters are going to be more aggressive. You mull to Coldlight. So for those of you that haven't played Hearthstone before, each player has a class that gives you a hero power that you can use to kind of help curve out. Look for bounce and draw effects. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack them. Yeah, I'm rank nothing in. This is literally the first time I've ever played Wild. After your hero takes damage, you become immune this turn, so it's probably not very useful yet. Am I supposed to play this out aggressively? It seems like it has a pretty big downside. Summon your Death Rattle minions that died this game. You should maybe... Why should I not attack? I mean, I'm gonna win through damage eventually, right? I really don't have anything else going on. I don't think I want to coin out this 5-drop. I'm just gonna poke them and re-weapon. Yeah, the sounds attached to the specific cards too are quite excellent. Yeah, they had an explosive trap. I wouldn't have attacked with my minion if they still had a trap out. I agree with that.
Here we go.
That's a Death Knight card. Yep. Fan of Knives looking pretty good here. Want to preserve my health a little bit, ideally, I think. I've got so many cards in my hand. I'm just gonna try and burn them out here, basically. I don't know if we're gonna actually be able to get down to milling them if they're an aggressive deck. I assume it's called Mill Rogue because a non-zero amount of your games come down to your opponent drawing out. So in Hearthstone, when you go to draw a card but can't, instead of losing the game instantly like in Magic or Hex, you take 1 damage for every time you've gone to draw a card but can't. So the first time you go to draw a card, you gain, or you take 1 damage, then 2 damage, etc. Nazoth and Shadowstep, that makes sense. So, do I want to like Nazoth into gang up basically, like Nazoth prep gang up? Yep, yeah. Every turn you gain one new resource up to a maximum of 10. Are we dead? We don't really have an answer to a 7/7. Yeah, I have Evasion. And like fogs for a turn. Oh, I guess I can Evasion into this plus this. That might have even been a little bit early on the Evasion, honestly.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? The beasts obey me.
Yeah, that's true. We do get to start taunting them out next turn, so this gets all of our Death Rattle minions. So this was pretty useless. But I guess we're gonna start doing this next turn.
Come midnight.
Oh, and this battle cries twice here, so that's kind of insane. Your deck has no 4-cost cards, gain life. So I'm gonna do, yeah, we're gonna coin this out, and then this double triggers my battle cries. So I get all these taunts, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go prep gang up on here to put up a bunch of copies of them in my deck, and then I'm gonna shadow step this back to my hand. So that way I can play it again later. Why shouldn't I shadow step? Oh, I want the damage. That's fair.
Here we go.
I guess they probably can't attack through these. So I could do it next turn anyways. That's fair. They could have like random things that kill my minion though, right? So I definitely want to kill Rhino here, right? Although I guess I could just like face them for, no, that's not true. I just want to kill their face. So I just go 5 upstairs here, and then I go ahead and play this out again. And then do I want a weapon here? So the important thing to remember is that unless a minion has taunt like these guys do with the shield, you could always attack your opponent directly. So a lot of situations in Hearthstone end up coming down to race type situations. Did I forget to attack with this? No, I used that, right? I genuinely don't remember if I remember to attack with this or not. What does the weapon do? So our weapon creates a 1 attack, 2 durability weapon. So we get to attack for 1 twice. And we only have to, we can only attack once per turn. This card's super powerful with these death rattles. Yep, hippity long ears. It's quite excellent. All right, well, they don't have any taunt guys, so get you. Belcher is always a staple for as long as he's around. Yeah, it seems super strong. We didn't mill them though, so I mean they were an aggressive deck, right? I assume your mill strategy comes up against controlling decks more often than not, or mid-range decks. I like the little things that remind me that I'm actually playing Wild, where there's like this growth around the end. We are done with Magic for the afternoon. We're gonna play a few hours of Hearthstone and then we're gonna call it a day. How do I get the cards? I have most of the cards that are standard legal at this point, and when people donate for decks that I don't have cards for in standard, I just craft them. This is a Wild deck, so the rules for Wild are a little bit different since the card pool is so big. If you want to donate for a Wild deck, you have to donate extra so I can craft the cards that I'm missing. But standard decks are just a base $10 donation because I have most standard cards. Someone said I want to mulligan aggressively for Coldlight Oracle, so I just want to mulligan all of these. Keeping the Deathlord's probably fine, based on how that card is able to defend us. I think I'm going to mulligan these three, and just keep this one. Yeah. This card's super powerful. Quest Rogue. Okay. So this is another matchup where we have to kill them, right?
Hail, friend.
Yeah, I've given Blizzards copious amounts of money to be able to do all the standard stuff.
Let's show our guests a good time.
So stealth means I can't even target it, right? Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, so like Fan of Knives can kill it, Vanish, etc. Yep. Doomsayer doesn't seem particularly good here. Just because they'll get a minion out of it.
Here we go.
So I definitely want to kill this thing this turn. Suppose I could also just Doomsayer here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this and just Doomsayer and clean the board out, I think. So Doomsayer destroys all minions in play at the start of the turn. So I want to clean this out. Get rid of this stupid guy that keeps generating stuff.
I wonder.
Maybe it was greedy knocking a point of defense off of that. They gonna be able to kill this here? So the fact that they're attacking me is really good. That means they're probably not gonna be able to kill this. Which means I'm gonna get a board sweep here. Yeah, getting Sonya gone seems good too. This is one of the best ways to help complete the quest. Just gonna go ahead and play my Healbot.
Here we go.
Yeah, I agree. They probably should have left the taunt there so that way they got a minion out of their deck on my turn.
Get 'em, boys.
Here we go.
Guess I might not have time to use my thing again, so I want to wait a turn here.
Get 'em, boys.
Oh, I should gang up Oracle. Prep Vanish is almost a sweeper. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, actually, that's really funny, right? I want to smack them before I do anything, so I'm gonna prep Vanish, which picks all their stuff up. I'm not sure we're that worried about the quest. And now, like, they have 10 cards, so, like, Coiling Oracle is just gonna burn 2 cards off the top of their deck here. And then I can go... I have a coin still, so I can go gang up on this. And then I can go Shadowstep this into coin, replay it, and burn 2 more cards off the top of their deck.
My hand is full.
So we just need ways to survive here, basically. Oh, that's interesting. I was like, how do the Jade Golems keep getting bigger? They get bigger every time you make a new one. That makes sense. Those are some more fishes. Okay. So... You think I just Valeera? Oh, yeah, because if I Valeera this turn, I get to just Coldlight Oracle a bunch next turn and just, like, burn through a lot of their cards. Yeah, that seems really good. That seems fantastic. So stealth means I can't take damage this turn. You got him. He's dead. Yeah, we'll see what I draw. Like, I have a Vanish in my deck still, too. So, if we maybe hit a Vanish... I also have another Fan of Knives in my deck. So, if like I hit Fan of Knives, it cleans this board out really well. I'm drawing up to 10. I was disconnected. Y'all still see me, right? I didn't drop any frames. Blizzard! I just wanted to be a giver. We were gonna hand out so many cards. We were gonna hand out so many cards to everybody. You have so many dollar bills, Blizzard. Why is this happening? You have so many dollar bills. We should run the Hearthstone server out of my basement, clearly, because I have fiber.
Come in! The wind is really howling outside.
Well, that's sad. I wonder if it counted as a win or a loss. That's right. We'll add an extra 10 minutes onto this one, Apprentice. We're finally, our Coldlight Oracles, we're going to draw all the cards. We're finally doing it. Very, very unlucky. Seriously? Maybe we're gonna be done early today.
Come, sit a while and relax.
How could you expect a small indie company to maintain their servers? To be fair, at 2 o'clock on a Thursday, there's probably more people connected to Hearthstone servers than there are at Magic's most peak times.
You asked for it. Watch your...
Pretty sure this is a full wall here. I don't think I've seen this board before. Do they retire battle boards out of standard too? Or have I just not seen this one before? You could maybe argue I'm supposed to play the Deathlord first. Maybe. But like next turn I get to go like Coldlight Oracle, Shadowstep, Coldlight Oracle. Tilt. For Bronzy. So I'm pretty sure we prep, gang up, and then pop this back to my hand. This is a sweet turn. And you draw some cards, and you draw some cards. Next turn we can Sludge Belcher. Hey, Pinta Lima, thank you very much for the 2-month resubscription. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. So they're gonna burn one card here.
Hand is too full. Here we go.
I think I'm just gonna play this out to get cards out of my hand. Yeah, it looks like they're just playing like random bullshit.
Hand is too full.
Oh, sap is terminate. Yeah, I forgot about that because their hand was full. Yeah, 10 out of 10 just should have sapped something. I don't know, this seems to be a board reset. Takes their very powerful 0-4 off the table. We're fireballing my Doomsayer. Deal.
I knew it.
Here we go.
Does not scare me.
So there's 14 cards in their deck. We've got 7. We got 6 Coldlight Oracles in our deck. I'm excited. I like how the deck tracker updates even when you add new copies of it to your deck. That's kind of great. Well, that could have gone better for us. All right, so we're gonna sap the crap out of that one, right? How do you get that deck tracker? It's called Innkeeper. It's a free download and it integrates automatically when you load up Hearthstone. It also like tracks your collection and stuff for you. I'm just gonna fan a knives here. Just looking for more Coldlight Oracles like that one. They've got 8 cards in their hands. Let's do this. Pick some choice up here.
My hand is too full.
So they burned another card there. They've got 9 cards left in their deck. Yeah, it looks like Elemental Mage. They had the Elemental payoff that we summoned into play for them. Wonder if they're gonna slam into this or not. They might just slowly take it down with that. Alright, so we're gonna cold light, because I find another cold light, I just start burying cards off the top of their deck. Did not. We're just putting another taunt down.
My hand is too full.
They might also just be like as high as they can get on the standard ladder with their deck, and they're like playing this here in wild because they want it to earn some free things. Why not Valanar Doomsayer there? That could be okay too. It ended up working out. I think that we didn't do that because they had the deal whatever. Fan and I was gonna be kind of decent here. Sap is not quite terminate. Now it is though. Vanish is pretty good, so I'm gonna go ahead and sap this back to their hand to get rid of it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and Doomsayer to keep the board clear here.
My hand is too full.
They've got 3 cards left in their deck. We might actually get them with the mill strategy. We still got 3 Coldlight Oracles in our deck. Well, they burned a fireball, so they don't have another one of those. They definitely destroyed a fireball over here. And before they pyroblast it. Alright, well, let's start with that.
I'm almost out of cards. My hand is too full. I'm out of cards.
So I don't think I want to burn more cards off here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play this and pass the turn here. Oh, I should set some evasions, right? Now I just need to survive, right? So I should like throw out a Healbot plus an evasion, just like slowly let them burn out. Like next turn I can go Healbot, evasion plus Coldlight Oracle. Yeah, this game is over. They're dead.
Bear your soul to me.
It's gonna take us a couple turns to actually kill them. Prep Vanish actually is really funny, isn't it? My hand's kind of full though.
I'm almost out of cards.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and eviscerate them. They'll die real quick here. So they'll be dead next turn. Oh, I should have shadow stepped. We could they can attack these now, which was a mistake. I should have shadow stepped one of these back to my hand. I could actually lose because of that, maybe. Although I have this guy, so probably not. But I definitely should have prepped one of these back to my hand. Shadowstep, replay, prep, Elvis. What's prep Elvis? Oh, prep eviscerate. Got it.
I'm out of cards.
That's why it's called mill robe. Someone asked earlier. That's why. Look at that. You mill them out with Coldlight Oracle hits. Yay! Oh, the disconnect means we didn't get to keep our win streak bonus. Got a dog? No, I think I'm okay. Dogs are like children. They're loud and messy. Look, we're a big deal here, Tom. We're a big deal. Coldlight Oracle, not Coiling Oracle. Look, they both draw cards, okay? They both start with C. They both draw cards.
The light shall bring victory.
This is almost certainly a full mall, right? We just want our Coldlight. See, it's not good. It's not pretty. There is not. You have to own the cards or know someone that owns the cards to play with them on Magic Online. 24-hour Hearthstone, negative. I don't do 24-hour streams. I'm too old for that nonsense. I think I'm just cycling this. First time catching you live. I've enjoyed a bunch of your stuff through YouTube. Can I get my instructor? Of course, Kerr. Of course.
Hand is too full.
It's so weird how, like, this effect was, like, Hall of Famed, and, like, this would just be so terrible in Magic. So... care about this whenever you target move spell. I don't think I care, but I think I'd rather just take 2 random cards off the top of the deck. So I'm gonna sap this. I'm gonna attack with this, and then I'm gonna Shadowstep it and replay it.
Hand is too full.
We did play Vision Schemes. That's fair.
Here we go.
We did register Vision Schemes.
Hand is too full.
You didn't want to play with those cards, did you, opponent? It'd be a damn shame if you did.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Death does not scare me. Does not scare me.
These are my taunters.
Let me change your mind.
Did I just vanish here? I think I just vanished here, right? And like kills one of these at random, and then it's gonna burn the top card of their deck.
See now the power of the Dark Fallen.
Oh, it destroyed it, so it summoned a thing for me. Okay, yep.
Hand is too full.
Right, we talked about that earlier too. When you burn it, it triggers Death Cries. The last one, it's not random. That's good to know. That's good to know.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Wow, we were burning cards out of their hand that whole time, and they didn't. Coldlight Oracle is great, so I can go smack here, and then I have 10 cards in my hand. That's unfortunate. I can prep first here, right? Yeah, prep into fish into Vanish. I'm gonna lose the fish though, right? If I do that. I'm gonna lose the fish. Because I lose the last one played. I could play Doomsayer out. No, the problem with the secret is that it uses the prep that I've already used.
Choose soon.
The end is coming! Hand is too full.
I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I burn a random off the top of my deck, but I think that's okay. Yeah, that was the point of playing the Doomsayer. The point of playing the Doomsayer was for it to die instead of the Coldlight Oracle to die.
Leave me alone.
My hand is too full.
I think I'm just gonna throw some taunts out here. Gotta get some cards out of my hand. Now, I think I want to just get my hand empty so that way I can get this Coldlight Oracle going next turn. Why do I want to do... Oh, because Valeera gives me double Coldlight Oracle. I forget she changed my hero power. Yeah, maybe that's better. That's probably would have been better. And then next turn I could have, like, double Coldlighted. We're looking to hit a gang up so we can get more of this idiot into my deck. Correct, yeah. And that was why I wanted to get extra cards out of my hand that last turn, because I wanted to prioritize, like, getting my hand empty so I don't burn extra cards that I might want. Because, like, we have a Bronzebeard and a gang up in the deck still. They keep putting in a bunch of cards that increase spell damage here. This is definitely an easy Valeera turn. Take my stealth. I think they mean arena inside of Hearthstone, Calones. And I've not played Hearthstone's arena in recent memory, but I plan to at some point, maybe. I don't know. I'm not big on limited. I much prefer just like the idea of like tuning constructed decks and like learning the ins and outs of a constructed meta as opposed to like learning to play around random chaff that people could have in a limited deck.
Power flows through me.
We could actually get like burned out here, right? I guess I kind of want to go... Is it Deathlord, Doomsayer here now that I drew that? I think it's Deathlord, Doomsayer. And I can, like, sap their big dude.
Death does not scare me. Death does not scare me.
This also plays, like, a bunch of cards out of my hand, which is nice. This is a 4, this is a 5. These also pull minions out of their deck too here.
Stop hiding. Face me.
That's unfortunate. I think we're dead here, right? I don't think we're gonna have the tools to burn them out from here. And I don't have any vanishes left because I burned them early. They'll maybe... Is that lethal? I don't know if that's lethal. I have a Shadowstep too, right?
Almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
Almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
I need to prep gang up, right? I need to prep gang up here. So that way I don't die. And then I can shadow step.
Must choose soon.
Oh, I should have prepped evasion. I think this is lethal though, right?
I'm almost out of cards.
This is 4, 5, 6, and then they take 7 on their turn. Yeah, they're dead, right? Or they're dead right now? Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine, Chad. I did it. I did it. Rekindled soul with the sub gift. Thank you very much. Look, we don't need evasion, chat. Why stop trying to not die? We can kill them. That was sweet. All right, let's play one more with this. Let's play one with this. This deck is kind of awesome. That was fantastic. All right, we thoroughly understand why it's called Bill Rogue now. Thank you very much for the sub gift. I appreciate that. Learn your triangular number, kids, right? Yeah, fatigue kills really fast, right?
Valeera versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Watch your back.
This hand's actually just really good, right? I keep all of these. I'm pretty sure I keep all of these. Mill Rogue back in the queue for another day, please. 10 out of 10 will do. Yeah, I'm gonna keep all of these. Doomsayer should let us bridge to a point in the game where we get to go ahead and cold light plus gang up in the same turn.
Greetings. Greetings.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't remember Calhones. If I didn't apply it anywhere, it hasn't happened.
Tonight, a tale of true terror.
All right, well, I'm totally just going to cold light into coin gang up here.
Thank you.
Do I need to kill the 1/1? I guess the 1/1 was gonna poke me anyways. Yeah, I should have killed the 1/1, I suppose. All right, punished for not killing the 1/1. Yep, it should be a 10 mana 1/1. That's true, it does keep their hand full. And I guess even if they do, we just like vanish their board back to their hand, so it doesn't really matter.
This one turned out nicely.
Do I just go Bronze Coldlight? I'll have to burn 2 cards of my own this turn. But it makes them draw 4 cards? I think that's right still.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? Hand is too full.
Burned a sap, that's fine.
Here we go.
I burn a card next turn too, but I think that's important. It's important to kill the 2/6? Why?
Hand is too full.
My hand is too full.
There's 1 sap in my deck.
Thank you. Thank you.
I suppose I can go Coldlight Oracle into Vanish, and that'll take this off the board, which is good. It's gonna get rid of some of my stuff though too.
Many options. Choose soon.
And hopefully I don't lose my other Coldlight next turn.
Too full.
I have a Coldlight in my deck.
My hand is too full.
See now the power of the Dark Fallen.
It's like playing this out to get rid of it. Try and find my last Coldlight. I have a gang up left in my deck still too.
The red one tastes like cherries.
Alright, well this is certainly a Vanish turn, right? Do I just Valeera? That's true. And then they just draw a card. Okay, so Valeera is better because they're just going to draw a card. But then I'm going to burn a card next turn too. If I Valeera, the shadow of the card counts as a card in my hand, right? So I'm going to burn a card next turn. And I could burn my last Coldlight Oracle. I guess that's probably worth the risk.
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
Yeah, I go exactly. We go Vanish into Doomsayer. And like that keeps the board clear for 2 turns.
Hold me.
I guess if there's an 8 cost minion in their deck, this is gonna die and give them an 8 drop, but I can sap that as well then.
Thank you.
God, that's unfortunate. I'm playing wild. Well, if I sap this, they get 7/1/1s. Is the problem. I think I just go sap into Evasion, right?
Thank you.
Oh, I could have doubled Doomsayer because I haven't done this yet. I didn't think of that. I forgot about the Valeera card.
Hand is too full.
And so if I hit Coldlight, they're just dead, right? And now do we double Doomsayer? I guess I just want them, like, do I want to just pass the turn here and just like let them 7 me? They can't do anything, right? Yeah, I could just eviscerate them 3 times.
Death's shadow.
Just like get these cards out of my hand. I could just Evasion again too. Yeah, I don't want to play any minions. No Evasion yet.
Hand is too full.
There's such weird Hearthstone generates, there's so many weird games, just like the way the play patterns play out. I feel like a lot of games of like Magic and even Hex and other games like that generally like they play out the same way, but like the way you win through like some of these decks where like the milling comes up and like the hand size management and all these other things, there's so many little things. I like Hearthstone having a fixed board state. It creates, I thought it was just a limitation, but this is actually a strategic advantage the way the board state is in this game. I'm gaining a strategic advantage by making these plays, by choosing not to play things because of how the board state works in the game. And I think I'm just, am I evasioning at this point? I guess I could double Doomsayer here. I don't know, I feel like I just want to stall to let my one Coldlight Oracle, because then that's going to kill him, right? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Before I played Hearthstone, I definitely had shit on the limited board states on numerous occasions before, but having actually played the game, like, it actually adds strategical advantage and depth to it. Could double what? Double Sludge Belcher? Yeah, that's true. I could double to set up the stall. I think I'm gonna go ahead and Evasion here. Really? Can I Evasion for one more turn just to try and hit the Coldlight? No, I think I want to have this before I Doomsayer. I think I want to Evasion to just like stay at 20. To like take one more draw here. I'm gonna Belcher. That might have been the evasion turn. Yeah, there were a lot of different things you could do there. A lot of different choices. Well, that worked out really well for us. There's the Coldlight Oracle. Is that lethal with Brann? Probably. Will I die, though?
I'm out of cards.
I'm out of cards.
Do I die here?
The light shall burn you.
Oh, Prep Gang saves us. Yes, it does. Oh, it... Fuck! No! It's fine. I have an evasion. It's fine. I have an evasion. I have a Shadowstep too. It's fine. It's fine. We did it. It's fine.
I'm almost out of cards.
Alright, alright, we figured it out. Alright, that was sweet. That was a sweet set. Woo. Got him. Yeah, that was neat. The fact that we actually got to go off and do our thing. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing?